come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Let me tell you right now, I'm the realest. Ain't nobody else ever do it like I did it. I ain't really had a competition in a minute, and a lot of other rappers out here flying spirit. I'ma stay consistent, feeling like a man on a mission, ballin' like I play for the Pistons, but I'm Blake Griffin. I'ma switch cities, doing shows. I be living on the road, going all around the globe. When it come down to it, I'ma never settle. I be trying to get the bands like it's heavy metal. I'ma put my foot down, keep it on the pedal, cause nobody ever gave me shit, I had to go and get it. I've been here for a while like a veteran, been through a lot, but it turned me to a better man. Everything I do is me and myself. Now I gotta be a legend when I put it on a shelf. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Hey, this an 8-figure mindset. A lot of people want it, but they scared of the progress. I ain't from the projects, but I got my own story that a lot of y'all couldn't ever really process. Didn't when nobody would've given me a second. Now they all come around giving me a lesson. If you ain't want it back then, you ain't coming where I'm headed. I've been thinking I'm the greatest, even if nobody said it. I'm a spaz on the beat, ain't nobody that compete. In a whole different league, they ain't never catching me. I'm the only one to be calling shots for the team. If I want it, I'ma get it, there ain't nothing stopping me. Put my own money in, I don't own nobody's shit. Every week dropping hits, I don't never gotta miss. Put myself on the line, I'ma always take the risk. When it come down to it, I ain't never call it quits. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me.
I wouldn't mind if my friend doesn't finish her McNuggets deal. Because even though I'm done with my filet of fish, one of those McNuggets looks really good. Order ahead on the McDonald's app and get 2 of your faves for just $6. Like a 10-piece McNuggets, filet of fish, Big Mac, or Quarter Pounder. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Prices and participation may vary. Single item at regular price.
Making paper like Michael, I'm feeling like a boss. Never took a break, not Rachel and Ross. They've been too biased, they can get crossed. 815, now it's time to get lost. Henny in your system, a system like Dennis. Yes, I found a lane like my last name Bennis. Going Bill 9, so they can deny. Yes, I've been cooking in a lab like a chemist. Hate it or love it, but I won't stop till the day that I reach the top. Oh yeah, a legend is what I'll be. I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. I don't care what you have to say, everything is gonna be okay. Yo, if y'all ain't got nowhere to go, just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy. And I ain't got shame, that's just me being frank. I invested in myself like a shark, no tank. I made it through the weeds like Nancy, no dank. To the day I get a Grammy saying who I wanna thank. If y'all ain't talking dope, then y'all ain't saying nothing like Maggie. Redefining hip-hop, the tracks are still swaggy. Thought I cooled off, thought you had me, but my lines burn after reading like Bradley. Hate it or love it, but I won't stop till the day that I reach the top. Oh yeah, a legend is what I'll be. I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. I don't care what you have to say, everything is gonna be okay. Yo, if y'all ain't got nowhere to go, just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show. Stayed around the stew like Dill. Bet I could put you in your place like Phil. Call Miss Keaton, I'm going for the kill. Tim Taylor flows, y'all people know the drill. Or act out of character, yeah, that's a
Motherfucker. Hold up, I hope y'all watching this shit. first round real quick.
That are in those training rooms with him know how good.
Because he just knocked dudes out real quick in the first round.
Yeah, but now we're gonna get a good. I might fuck with this guy. He just, to me, I thought he was a con artist. No, just based off his look.
They're edgy. Holy shit! What the hell just happened? What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to G.S.R. Gonzo Sports Room. Monday, September 20th, 2021. Got a big show today. Going to recap the NFL Week 2. Then look ahead to NFL Week 3. Probably talk some college football that happened over the weekend as well. All right, I want to thank everybody for joining us this afternoon. GSR Gonzo Sports Room here on September 20th. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners for free. That's 11 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Then GSR Gonzo Sports Room, the show right here. It's live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. On YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and then sometimes we'll go live on Thursdays and or Tuesdays as well. But we announce when we're going to go live on them days. But our regular days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for GSR. Easy Money is every day, Monday through Friday. You can also find GSR and Easy Money, a sports betting show on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast. Most places where you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Also, follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. That's where we post all of our Easy Money picks of the day. We post all of our announcements about interviews or any announcement about both shows you'll find on our social media. So follow us there at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me at Chris D. Gonzalez on Facebook or Chris Gonzalez at Gonzalez Sports on Twitter. Check our YouTube page. We have a lot of content on there. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, please hit the like button, the follow button, that subscribe button. Hit that bell on YouTube for notifications so you don't miss when we're going to go live. What else we got? Oh, one more thing. Check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. We have t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve t-shirts, hats, beanies. There'll be new stuff getting dropped on there real soon, so go check that out at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. You can find that link in the video description, or it's also going across the bottom of the screen in the ticker. And then this Friday on GSR at 1 p.m., live at 1 p.m., we're going to have the director of Hollywood House is going to be live with us. It's going to be a big interview. You don't want to miss this show. So make sure you're here with us Friday at 1 p.m. All right, let's talk some football. As you can tell by everything behind me, I'm a big Colts fan. Colts lost to the Rams by 3 points yesterday. Again, I questioned a little bit of Frank Reich's decisions at the beginning of the game. And then I want to know how bad Wentz is hurt. You have to be pretty damn hurt to not go back in that game. He stays on the sideline. He's standing there on the sideline watching. So how bad is that ankle hurt if he's just standing there watching? He's not. They didn't take him back to the locker room to do more treatment. You saw him working on him on the sideline a little bit. You saw him trying to plant and stuff. And then he just stands there on the sideline. If that ankle's that bad hurt, why ain't he sitting down? Why isn't he in the locker room getting treatment or seeing what's wrong with it? So that I kind of question that. I've been saying, hell, since Carson Wentz got the Indy, since Carson Wentz got to Indy, that I thought he was going to be the MVP conversation this year. But I'm not going to lie, that makes me wonder how tough he is or how committed he is, because I mean that's game. I mean you're talking about fourth quarter, the last 4 or 5 minutes left in the game, and you're just standing over there. Jacob Eason, the rookie, comes in, throws an interception, game over. Rams win. Colts fall to 0-2 in 2 games that they very easily could have won. Let's think about this game here. You lose by 3. You drive the ball down to like the 2 or 3 yard line, go for it instead of taking the 3 points. This is like first, second drive of the game. Right there, just 3 points you left on the board. Then you're in the red zone again, and Wentz tries some kind of shuffle pass to Jack Doyle, but it's not even close to Doyle. Throws an interception. So right there's more points you left on the board. You win that game. I mean, I understand being aggressive, and I like being aggressive to a point. But when you're at the beginning of the game, first quarter of the game, take the fucking points. I mean, the whole point of the game is to score points. If you're on the 2 yard line, you didn't get in the first 3 tries, take your fucking points. In the first quarter, take that field goal. Now later on, maybe in the third quarter, fourth quarter, I understand going for it. But not the first, second drive of the game. Get some points, establish a little bit of momentum. Put some points on the board. And that's 2 games in a row that they've done that. Get down deep in the red zone, and come out with no points. Done it twice yesterday. Once we turned it over on downs, and once fucking a damn pitch to the other team. I don't even know what the hell you call that, because that wasn't even close to Doyle. Doyle dove for it to try to get it so it wouldn't get picked off, and still couldn't get to it. But the Colts just been a little disappointed in them. Now they come out and say the Hard Knocks is going to have to start a new series that they do during this in-season series, and it's going to be on the Colts this year. So that's what we need, just another fucking distraction. We're 0-2 now. Let's bring in cameras on everything we do and have a big distraction, like we don't have enough problems going on already. Our coach seems to be a little too aggressive. Our offensive line still isn't playing very well. Carson Wentz was running for his life. Wentz has a hurt ankle. How hurt is Wentz, and how committed is he to playing football? If he's going to get a little nicked up, is he just going to sit out? You got to play through some shit. Hey, I'm not no doctor. I don't know how hurt his fucking ankle is, but my whole thing is, if his ankle was that damn hurt, why wouldn't he be back in the locker room getting looked at instead of just standing there beside the damn coach? I mean, I don't know. To me, that was a bad look. If you're really hurt, and I saw him over on the sideline with the trainers and doctors looking at his ankle. I saw all that. But if you're was hurt enough that kept you out of that game in the fourth quarter and basically winning time, I don't think you should be standing on the sideline. You should be either still in the tent getting treatment, or they'd already took you to the locker room to get looked at more. And I haven't seen reports this morning yet of how bad it's hurt, or if they think he's going to be able to play this Sunday or anything like that. But I know Jacob Eason came in. First throw he made almost got intercepted, and then the next throw he made got intercepted. I would say we need Wentz to start, because Eason, I know it was only a couple throws, and he coming in late or coming in off the bench, but you got to look better than that. Okay, let's move on to something else besides the Colts here. The Bears beat the Bengals. Burrow threw 3 straight interceptions. The Bears offense struggled. Dalton left the game in the second quarter with an ankle injury. Or not ankle, knee injury. Excuse me, knee injury. Fields came in. He struggled. He went 6 for 13, had 1 interception. He did run for a touchdown. But the Bears defense is what carried them. That's to the victory. Burrow, I mean, the Bengals was in the game, and then Burrow, 3 consecutive interceptions on 3 consecutive throws. I mean, 3 interceptions on 3 consecutive throws. That's crazy. And Burrow he may never do that again in his career. 3 consecutive throws get picked off. One of them got deflected, went way up in the air, and guy caught it, took it back for a touchdown. I mean, but the Bears didn't look good. Bears offense is struggling bad. I mean, Bears offense don't look good at all. Everybody's yelling for Fields to come in. Fields came in that second quarter, played the rest of the game. He didn't look great either. So, but what are the Bears going to do now? Let's say Dalton can't play this Sunday. Let's say his knee is hurt too bad that he can't play this Sunday. Are the Bears going to start Fields, or are they going to start Nick Foles? They have a Super Bowl winning quarterback standing over there on the sideline. Are they going to start Nick Foles, or are they going to go with the rookie Fields? I think they're going to go with Nick Foles, and this is why I say that. If you're going to go with Fields, you might as well already went with Fields over Dalton. Just make your damn decision. If you want to go with Fields, go ahead and go with Fields. Throw him out there, see what happens. Hopefully, you don't ruin his confidence, and he can process it quick enough and start making some more plays, throwing the ball. But what if he goes in there and he starts getting hammered, and then you just run his confidence too soon? I think he's mentally tough. I think he'd be fine if they went ahead and started him. But I think they need to quit with this. We're going to start Dalton, but we're going to play him some. I understand Dalton got hurt yesterday, so they had to put somebody in. They put Fields in yesterday. So to me, Fields should be the starter if Dalton can't play. But I think if Dalton don't play, they're going to. I think Matt Nagy's going to start Foles. I just have that feeling that Matt Nagy's going to start Foles. He's not going to. I don't think he's going to start Fields. I think he should start Fields. I think they should just go ahead and start Fields the rest of the season. Let him develop while he's playing, because that's the only way you really get the true feel for it. Yeah, you can stand on the sideline and watch. You can watch your veteran, learn how to maybe watch film, maybe pick up things from veterans and stuff like that help you. But actually playing football, the way you get better at playing football is playing football. So the way to get better at being an NFL quarterback is be out there playing quarterback, not standing on the sideline. I mean, I understand it helps some to stand on the sideline, but at some point you got to say, fuck it, go play. And right now I think Fields gives the Bears a better chance to win than Dalton or Foles. And that's why you play the game for it. You play the game to win the game. So to me, you start Fields. Quit with this back and forth shit. I don't care if you promised Dalton he was going to be the starter or not. It's a fucking NFL's a business, and everybody knows that. No, you're not guaranteed nothing. Just because somebody tells you something doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's a business, and they're going to do what they think's best for them. And to me, what's best for the Bears is just to start Justin Fields. I know he didn't look great yesterday, but he's number one prospect. Everybody says is a couldn't miss prospect. Trevor Lawrence, how good has he looked in his first 2 games? Fuck, how good did Zach Wilson look yesterday? Mac Jones, rookie, look at him. So you're telling me that if them 3 guys can all do it, but Fields can't? Fields needs to sit on the sideline and watch before he gets in there? But it's all right for these other guys to play? Don't make a whole lot of sense. If I'm the Bears and if I've seen enough in practice that I think he gives me the best chance to win, that's who I'm starting. And out of the play I've seen, and Dalton hasn't been terrible. Don't get me wrong, he hasn't been terrible. But just with Fields' playmaking ability with his feet, I would be starting Justin Fields. I think he gives the Bears their best chance to win. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll come back. We'll talk some more NFL football. Enjoy this clip off our YouTube page, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Let's go. We'll go with that one for now.
Chris about to get slapped up, bro. Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit. Chris's back is messed up.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Pondo. He wants one from you.
I was so close on that, bro. Oh my god. Bro, he just got lit up. I didn't go down there. I ain't going down there, bro.
I just haven't bought into all the Jake Paul hype yet. I think he's a good boxer. Do I think he's a high level and can compete with like professional boxers? No. Has he fought a pure striker or a pure boxer where he could prove that he can box at a pro level? Not yet. Tyron Woodley's going to be the best striker he's fought. Tyron Woodley ain't a boxer, but Tyron Woodley's going to be the best pure striker that Woodley's fought so far. He fought an NBA player that was coming in with his head down and not even looking where he was throwing. Then he fought Ben Askren, and I'm a big Ben Askren fan. Ben Askren ain't known for his striking. I don't know why Ben Askren even thought he was going to get there and box. Ben Askren beat people by taking them down, holding them down, and pound them somewhere they're on the ground. He wasn't known at all for his striking ability on his feet. Yeah, you can't take it away from him. Jake Paul, he's looked good in them fights. I think Woodley's going to be the toughest fight he's had so far, just because I think Woodley's the best striker he's fought. But I'd like to see him fight a boxer. You don't even have to be a top-level boxer yet. Fight a mid-level boxer everybody knows. See how it goes. If it goes good, move up in competition. But I'm not saying jump in against like Floyd Mayweather or somebody like that. Your first time fighting a professional boxer. You don't have to do that, but just fight somebody that's a boxer, not an NBA player, not a wrestler. Now you're fighting an MMA guy that, hey, can strike. I think Woodley's going to knock Paul's head off. I think Woodley is going to have too much power for him. I think Woodley has enough striking that he's going to be able to compete with him. I don't think Jake Paul's going to beat Woodley, but I'm not going to lie. I'm interested in seeing it on it's next Sunday night. Coon Dog's in the house. Just the Coon Dog have another trick up his sleeve like he did earlier.
He always does. Why his son's in the tux?
What is going on here? Do I need to go down there and help the Coon Dog out?
I think his son
down there and I'll give him a big elbow. He said he's a king, but he don't look like a king to me.
What kind of king is this?
The Burger King.
Wanna be Stone Cold?
That's the Burger King right there.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is up with the two dudes in the suits.
I know. What's it with the Harry Potter looking dudes?
Oh shit, the lights went off. The lights are out. What's going on? Oh!
What is going on? Yo, what the hell?
What the hell's going on? We have no lights.
Get out of here. Power's out. Power's out. Power's out.
Something is going on.
It looks like the
I'm out of here, man.
I don't like this, dude. You can't see nothing.
We got the sinister minister in here. I'm getting the hell out of here.
What the hell is going on?
Can't see nothing.
Hey, Chris about to go down there. Let Powers out.
What's going on? I want my power back.
Chris about to go down there and go crazy on somebody.
Yeah.
I want to know what's up with the two kids from Glee in the ring.
What is that?
This is some acapella show tunes.
I demand an explanation. What is happening right now?
What is going on?
It looks like nobody knows what's going on.
I want to know what is going on here at BCCW. I come out here, challenge Sam Knight for my new title.
They got mustaches on.
Oh, look.
They got mustaches on.
Oh, it's worms.
Oh, it's a worm? It's a worm?
Oh my God, they got worms in their mouth.
Could it be?
Oh my gosh.
What's going on? There's worms everywhere.
Oh, shit. They got worms in their mouth.
Boogeyman on October 3rd. Boogeyman on October 3rd. Can you believe this?
I gotta go.
Be here October 3rd.
Former WWE wrestler. Boogeyman is going to be here on October 3rd. We'll be here too. Don't miss it. All right, welcome back to the show, G.S.R. Gonzo Sports Room, live September 20th, 2021. We were before we went to break, we were talking about the Bears and who they should start at quarterback. I think they should go ahead and start Justin Fields. I know some people think they should wait. But you got to put him out there and see if he can play at some point. Why wait a year? I mean, if you think he gives you the best chance to win, which right now I think he does, that's what I would do. All right, but let's move on a little bit. We're still going to talk some more NFL, but let's talk about the Las Vegas Raiders for a minute. They're 2-0. Picked up a big win on the road yesterday, 26-17 over the Steelers. Carr's playing good and also playing good in clutch situations so far. Are the Raiders for real? I mean, we're going to find out once they play the Chiefs, maybe even the Chargers in their own division. But they look good. Defense looks to be a little improved. I think that's going to be the big question mark on them. Offensive line needs to play a little better, but Carr's been real good so far. If if he can keep up the play that the level he's playing at right now, Raiders will be tough to beat if their defense keeps coming along. All right, what we got over here? All right. We talked about the Giants in Washington the other day. That was the Thursday night game. 49ers beat the Eagles 17-11. And 49ers look good. I'm telling you, everybody's sleeping on Jimmy G, saying let's go ahead and get rid of Jimmy G. Let Trey Lance start. Jimmy G isn't giving up that starting quarterback position easily. He's not going to give it up easily at all. They look good. Eagles just struggled to score points. Hurts didn't play as well this game as he did last game, but the 49ers defense is tough. The Eagles have to find a way to score more points. It was a low-scoring game, 17-11. Eagles defense didn't play bad. They only gave up 17 runs. Then you had the Browns at the Texans. Browns win the game. It was a close game for a while, for a long time. But Browns was able to close it out. Browns defense is going to have to play better. Baker played pretty good. He needs to play a little more consistent, but he didn't play too bad. Needs to take care of the ball. What about the Denver Broncos? Are they for real? I mean, they're 2-0. They beat the Jaguars 23-13. Next game they have the Jets. So it's setting up that the Broncos could get out to a 3-0 starting the season. Teddy Bridgewater's been playing lights out the first two games. Like I said, they haven't played the toughest competition the first two games either. And then they get the Jets this week, so that could very well be another victory for the Broncos. Defense is playing good, and offense is looking decent so far with Teddy. And in a game that was a big surprise to me yesterday was the New Orleans Saints against the Carolina Panthers. Panthers looked tough yesterday. The Saints barely had over 200 yards of total offense against the Panthers yesterday. Their defense looked tough. Offense, Sam Darnold looking like a totally different quarterback since he got away from the Jets and got away from Adam Gase. Seems like anybody gets away from Gase ends up playing a hell of a lot better. We've seen it happen with Tannehill, seen it happen with Jarvis Landry, and now we're seeing it so far through these two first games of this season. I know it's a small sample size, but we're seeing it so far from Sam Darnold. He's playing solid. Christian McCaffrey's just a fucking beast. That dude just does basically whatever he wants to do. I think it's Honest. Shout out to Honest. Thanks for joining us, bro. All right, but yeah, the Panthers are looking for real. I think Matt Rule's a hell of an NFL coach. I think or not just NFL coach, a hell of a football coach. You saw what he did at Baylor, built that up, and now you're seeing what the Panthers are looking like early in the season. If Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy, and that Panthers defense can keep playing consistent like they have the first couple games, Panthers are going to be a tough team to deal with, especially if Sam Darnold can just don't make a lot of mistakes, just play smart, take what the defense gives you, don't force a lot of things, don't get into a bunch of turnovers. Panthers will be a tough team to beat this year. Let's see. Already talked about the Colts. I'm not going to get back into that soapbox. The way the season started has really disappointed me. I talked enough about that at the beginning of the show, so I'm not going to get back into that. Buffalo Bills bounced back after blowing that game against Pittsburgh week 1, and they just demolished the Dolphins 35-0. Tua got hurt. Jacoby Brissett came in, played some, and the Dolphins offense just couldn't do anything. I don't know who the Dolphins are going to start if Tua can't play this week. Are they going to go with I think they have another rookie, or are they going to go with Brissett? Brissett, I know, threw at least one interception when he came in. I'd like to see Brissett get a chance to start, and I'd like to see him do good because I liked Jacoby when he was with the Colts. But I just don't know if he's at that starter level yet or if he'll ever get to that starter level. He's a hell of a backup because he's a hell of a leader and all that. But as far as a starter, I'm just haven't seen enough yet. Patriots beat the Jets 25-6. Pretty much what I figured was going to happen. Rookie quarterbacks don't do well against Bill Belichick. Wilson struggled all day. Mac Jones playing consistent, solid football. We talked about Bengals and Bears. Tom Brady threw those 5 touchdown passes in a 48-25 victory over the Falcons. That game was close for a while, and then there in the fourth quarter, Matt Ryan threw a couple interceptions, and Tampa Bay pulled away. Cardinals got lucky, beat the Vikings 34-33 yesterday. Cardinals haven't looked too bad the first 2 games. Defense has to play a little better. First game, fucking Chandler Jones went off with 5 sacks. Minnesota was able to move the ball on them some yesterday. So Cardinals tighten that up. But hey, Kyler Murray and the offense is looking tough. Titans defeat the Seahawks in overtime. That was a fun game to watch. I was hoping the Titans would lose just because since the Colts was 0-2, I was hoping they'd start off 0-2. Seahawks had the ball, had chances, but they couldn't do anything there in the overtime. Then Titans getting field goal range. Cowboys defeat the Chargers yesterday. In this game, and I know there's a lot of Cowboys fans out there that I'm about ready to piss off, but there's just no way around it. The referees gave the Cowboys that game yesterday. Took 2 touchdowns away from them. Then call a fucking Herbert's going back to pass, and he's backpedaling to avoid the sack, and the guy starts to hit him, and he throws it, and they blow the play dead and call it that he was in the grass, forward progress stopped. You never see that called like that on the quarterback the way they called that yesterday. That cost them. And they got took another touchdown away from I think with illegal formation or something. The Chargers just couldn't catch a fucking break. Referees played a big influence there toward the end of that game. And then Mike McCarthy for the Cowboys, head coach, mismanaged it in part of the game. Hell, you have like 16, 17 seconds left in a timeout, and they let it run all the way down and settle for a 56-yard field goal. Kicker hit it, so everything worked out good, but you had time you could run at least one more play, if not 2, and try to get a little bit closer for your field goal kicker. Make it a little bit easier field goal instead of a 56-yarder. But they just, they blew. The time management in that game by the Cowboys was terrible. I don't know what they were doing. Then last night, Sunday Night Football, it was a hell of a game, fun to watch. Ravens ended up beating the Chiefs 36-35. Chiefs were marching down the field to win the game, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbled the ball. Ravens recover it, take it down, or recover it, run the clock out, game's over. Tonight we had the Lions at the Packers. I think the Packers will win this game, but I do think the Lions are going to cover. I think 11.5 points is just too much. From what I saw from the Green Bay last week, I mean, don't get me wrong, Aaron Rodgers might come out and throw 5 fucking touchdowns tonight, but until I see his body language wasn't good, until I see the Packers play a good game, 11.5 points is just too much. Like I said, I think the Packers will win, but I don't know about covering. All right, let me get to the right page here. before we get out of here for today, I'll give you guys well, actually, before we do that, let's take a look ahead at some of these games we got in week 3. Before I give you guys the picks I gave out on Easy Money earlier. All right. Let's see. Like I said, we have Lions Packers tonight. I want to take a look at week 3. Okay, week 3, you got Panthers at the Texans. That should be it probably won't, I don't know. It depends on who's the quarterback for the Texans. Tyrod Taylor got hurt, so I'm not sure who they're going to start. Panthers have looked tough. Panthers are 7.5-point favorites. Cardinals, Jags. Cardinals should handle business there. Jacksonville has not looked good at all in the first 2 games with this Urban Meyer experience. Colts and Tennessee should be a good game. Hopefully the Colts can get their first win of the season. Right now they have the Titans 5-point favorites at home against the Colts. But should be a good game. You got the Washington football team at the Bills. I look for the Bills to win that game. Washington football team's defense just hasn't played very good the first 2 games of the season. Then you have the Saints and the Patriots next week. I think this is going to be an interesting game because which team are the Saints? I don't think they're the team of week 1, but I also don't think they're a team of week 2. They're somewhere in the middle. But are they closer to the week 1 or are they closer to the week 2 in that? And I'm not sure yet. Patriots have looked solid. Very easily could be 2-0. I'm not saying they are world beaters or anything, but they're a solid football team. They very well could have been 2-0. They lost by 1 point to the Dolphins in a game that they could have won. And the Saints, I mean, they've looked like one game looked great, next game didn't look very good at all. Chargers and Chiefs, I think it's going to be a good game. It's a division game. Justin Herbert's been playing good. Right now they have the Chiefs as 7-point favorites. That's going to be there's some good games this week in NFL. Bears at the Browns. I like the Browns. I just don't think the Bears offense is going to be able to keep up with the Browns. Bengals and Steelers. This is an interesting game. To me, I need to see what the status of T.J. Watt is. If the Steelers don't have T.J. Watt and they struggle to put pressure on Burrow, it could be a long day for the Steelers defense. You got the Falcons and Giants, 2 teams that aren't very good, at least don't look to be very good so far this early in the season. I think the Giants are a decent team. They should have won the other night. They blew that game. We'll see if they can get a win against the Falcons at home. Dolphins and Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to put it on the Dolphins. Don't know if Tua will be back. If Tua's not back, not sure who the Dolphins are going to start. I like the way Derek Carr's been playing for the Raiders. And Raiders' defense looks to be a little bit improved. I look for the Broncos. They have the Jets. Broncos should move to 3-0. I know they've had a light schedule here at the beginning, but still, 3-0 is 3-0. Bucks and Rams, that's going to should be a hell of a game. So there's some good games next week. We'll break down the games and give in more depth as it gets a little farther in the week. I'll be doing a lot of research tonight on the games. But all right, before we get out of here, picks I gave out today on Easy Money. I had 3 baseball picks and 1 NFL pick. Baseball, I like the Reds money line against the Pittsburgh Pirates. I like the Chicago White Sox -1.5 over the Detroit Tigers. I like the Philadelphia Phillies -1.5 over the Baltimore Orioles. And then in football, I like the Detroit Lions tonight to cover the +11.5. I like the Packers to win the game, but I do think the Lions are going to cover. I just think 11.5 is too many points.
Crime. Y'all like Peralta only going 9-9. I give 100%. I got a hunger for the game like I 8 to 11.
All right. Before we get out of here for today, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're giving out winners. Come join us. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern with G.S.R. Gonzo Sports Room. That's also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. That's our sports talk show. Come join us for that. It's always an interesting conversation as well. You can find G.S.R. Gonzo Sports Room and Easy Money, a sports betting show, on Apple if you in podcast form on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post our picks of the day, where we post all of our announcements for both shows. So go follow those so you don't miss what's going on. We have some big announcements coming up here soon. Also, check out our YouTube page. Got a lot of content on there. If you're a pro wrestling fan, we actually broadcasted live from a pro wrestling show about 4 weeks ago. Go check that out. It's a DCCW Summer Shakedown. You can find the whole show on our YouTube page. Also, we're going to be live Sunday, October 3rd, another DCCW event, Harvest Havoc 3. If you're in Indiana or anywhere close to Indiana, or if you're in Muncie, you can make this show. You don't want to miss it. It's at the Mad Jacks Arena on Madison and Jackson Street in Muncie. We're going to have former WWE superstar Gangrel. We'll be competing against Sam Knight in a casket match for the DCCW World Title. Also, WWE legend The Boogeyman will be there. He'll be facing the King Mitch Taylor. And then WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi is also going to be in the house. Then Coondog Terry Coons and the Ladies Man Mike King will be taking on JKO and the Skull Crusher in a kendo stick and chairs match. It's a loaded card. Tickets are going fast. Don't want to miss it. If you need tickets, get on the Delaware County Championship Wrestling Facebook page. Send them a message. Somebody get back with you. Get a hold of me. I can get you tickets. Byrider in Muncie, the ticket outlet. Drake's Pizza in Muncie on Big Iron is also a ticket outlet. Hollywood Salon over on High Street in Muncie. So there's ticket outlets. Like I said, you can get a hold of me. Coondog Terry Coons. We'll make sure you get the tickets that you need, but they're going fast, so don't wait. Event is probably going to be a sellout. $15 general admission, $35 second row VIP. There's limited tickets left of that. Doors open at 4. Well, doors open at 3 for VIP. Doors open at 4 for the public, and 5 o'clock is bell time. It's on a Sunday. Come join us. Hope to see everybody there. Also, we have a merch store. Check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. Just dropped a couple new t-shirts last week. We have the Steve is Missing t-shirt. We have the What's Up Motherfuckers t-shirt. The G.S.R. shirt. I have one of the Easy Money shirts. Go check it out. There's also a donation page at the same link. If you'd like to donate to the show to help us grow, help us get some more equipment so we can put on even bigger shows, we greatly appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a great Monday, getting this week off to a great start. Hope to see you guys tomorrow at 11 for Easy Money, a sports betting show. Have a great day. Be safe. Peace.
This week, Target Circle members save an extra 10% on all bagged salads. So go ahead, freshen up dinner with healthy favorites like chopped Caesar and organic baby spinach any day of the week.